Nestled in the quaint village of Wotton under Edge, Gloucestershire, stands the ancient Ram Inn, a historic structure steeped in legend, mystery, and spine-chilling tales. Built in 1145, this centuries-old inn has seen countless stories unfold within its weathered walls. But what makes it infamous worldwide is not its age or architecture, but its reputation as one of England's most haunted locations. Believers and skeptics alike are drawn to the inn to explore its eerie happenings, ghostly legends, and the unsettling history that seems to cling to it. A dark and mysterious history. The ancient Ram Inn has a history as layered as the stones used to build it. Originally constructed as housing for masons and priests working on the nearby St. Mary's Church, the inn has served various purposes over the centuries. From a family home to a public house, its walls have witnessed an array of human activity. What truly sets the Ram apart is its location. The inn is reportedly built on the intersection of two ancient ley lines, which some believe are mystical paths brimming with energy. Even more chilling is the claim that the site was once a pagan burial ground, adding to the aura of spiritual unrest. Excavations in and around the property have uncovered human remains, fueling speculation about ritualistic activity. Throughout its history, the ancient Ram Inn has been associated with murders, suicides, and other tragic events. These grim tales are said to have left an indelible mark on the property, contributing to its reputation as a hotspot for supernatural occurrences, ghostly encounters, and paranormal activity. The ancient Ram Inn is home to a gallery of ghosts, if the stories are to be believed. Visitors and paranormal investigators alike have reported strange occurrences, from objects moving on their own to unexplainable cold spots and eerie whispers in the night. One of the inn's most infamous spirits is the witch's ghost, said to be the soul of a woman accused of witchcraft in the 1500s. Seeking refuge at the inn, she was ultimately captured and executed. Legend holds that her spirit remains tethered to the building, particularly in a room known as the Witch's Room. Another spectral figure often mentioned is that of a young girl named Rosie, believed to have been murdered in the attic centuries ago. Her ghost is said to manifest in the form of soft weeping or faint footsteps heard from above. Other sightings include shadowy figures, a spectral monk, and even the demonic entity known as the incubus, which has reportedly terrorized guests and former owners alike. The Bishop's Room, the epicenter of fear. Among the inn's many rooms, the Bishop's Room is considered the most haunted. Once a space where priests would stay, it is now infamous for its paranormal activity. Visitors have reported everything from ghostly apparitions to oppressive sensations of dread upon entering. Some even claim to have been physically attacked by unseen forces while in the room. The chilling tales include sightings of a phantom cavalier, shadowy figures lurking in the corners, and the ghost of a hanging woman. Paranormal experts suggest that the high concentration of activity in this room may be due to its proximity to the supposed burial ground beneath the inn, a hub for paranormal investigators. Given its reputation, the ancient Ram Inn has become a magnet for ghost hunters and paranormal enthusiasts from around the globe. It has been featured on numerous television programs, including Most Haunted and Ghost Adventures. Investigators have recorded startling evidence, from unexplained noises to chilling EVP, electronic voice phenomena, recordings that seem to capture voices from beyond. Owner John Humphreys, who lived in the inn for over 50 years until his passing in 2017, often spoke of his own terrifying experiences. He claimed to have been dragged out of bed by invisible forces and saw countless apparitions during his time as caretaker. His accounts only added fuel to the fire of the inn's ghostly reputation. Skeptics and believers. As with any haunted location, the ancient Ram Inn has its share of skeptics. Critics argue that the eerie happenings can often be attributed to the building's age, natural creaks, and drafts. The psychological effect of the inn's reputation also plays a role, with many visitors primed to experience something supernatural due to its chilling stories. However, for every skeptic, There are those who are steadfast believers. The sheer number of accounts, combined with evidence collected by paranormal investigators, makes it difficult to dismiss the inn's haunted reputation outright. The pagan burial ground, a source of unrest. One of the most chilling claims about the ancient Ram Inn is that it sits atop a pagan burial ground. According to local lore, this site was once used for ritual sacrifices, with the land believed to be a gateway to otherworldly realms. During renovations and investigations, human remains, including fragments of bones and daggers, were reportedly discovered beneath the building, hinting at the site's ancient and macabre history. Some paranormal experts theorize that this connection to pagan rituals and burials could explain the strong presence of spirits and supernatural activity. The energies of those who died in anguish or ritualistic contexts are believed to linger, creating a spiritual hotspot. Visitors often report feeling an inexplicable heaviness or sense of dread in certain areas of the inn, which some attribute to the lingering energies of these ancient rites. The shadowy figures of the attic. The attic of the ancient Ram Inn is another area rife with ghostly encounters. Perhaps the most tragic and unsettling tale linked to this space is that of Rosie, a young girl said to have been murdered there centuries ago. Her spirit is often described as shy yet sorrowful, manifesting as faint whispers, muffled sobbing, or even the fleeting shadow of a child. Other reports describe dark, shadowy figures that seem to linger in the corners of the attic. Unlike Rosie's benign presence, these entities evoke a sense of malice, with some visitors claiming to feel watched or even physically touched by an unseen force. The combination of these reports makes the attic one of the most foreboding places in the entire inn, a space that few dare to linger in after dark. The ghostly Cavalier. A particularly intriguing apparition associated with the ancient Ram Inn is the ghostly Cavalier, often seen in the bishop's room or roaming the hallways. Dressed in period clothing that suggests he may have lived during the 17th century, this spirit is often described as stoic and silent. He is said to appear suddenly, standing at attention as though guarding the inn or its secrets. Some theories suggest that this Cavalier might have been a soldier or nobleman connected to the tumultuous English Civil War, which saw significant conflict in Gloucestershire. His spectral presence has been captured in several eyewitness accounts, with some claiming to see him vanish before their very eyes. Unlike other spirits at the inn, the Cavalier's demeanor is less threatening and more sorrowful, leading many to speculate about his untold story. Disturbing poltergeist activity. While many of the reported hauntings at the ancient Ram Inn are subtle, such as fleeting apparitions or unexplained cold spots, some incidents involve poltergeist activity, which is far more aggressive. Guests and investigators have reported objects being thrown across rooms, doors slamming shut on their own, and furniture being moved without explanation. Owner John Humphreys often recounted an incident where he was dragged out of bed by an unseen force during his early days at the inn. Such occurrences have made the ancient Ram Inn infamous, not just for ghost sightings, but also for his violent paranormal encounters. Poltergeists, unlike residual hauntings, are believed to be active spirits capable of interacting with their environment, adding an element of danger for those who visit. The role of ley lines in paranormal phenomena. One of the most fascinating aspects of the ancient Ram Inn's haunted reputation is its alleged position along ley lines, which are thought to be alignments of ancient mystical energy. Some paranormal enthusiasts believe that ley lines serve as conduits for spiritual energy, amplifying the presence of ghosts and other supernatural entities. In the case of the ancient Ram Inn, these ley lines reportedly connect to significant sites like Stonehenge, further enhancing its reputation as a spiritual and supernatural hotspot. Visitors often claim to feel a unique energy when walking through the building, describing it as a subtle vibration or tingling sensation. Whether scientific or mystical in nature, the ley lines add another layer of intrigue to the inn's already compelling narrative. The ancient Ram Inn stands as a chilling blend of history and legend, attracting those brave enough to face its ghostly tales. Whether it's the stories of tortured spirits, its dark history, or its location on supposed ley lines, the inn continues to fascinate and terrify in equal measure. Are the hauntings real, or are they just figments of imagination fueled by centuries of lore? Perhaps the only way to know for sure is to visit and spend a night, if you dare. Thank you for exploring the mysteries of the ancient Ram Inn with us. Do you believe in the paranormal, or do you think there's another explanation for the eerie happenings here? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing stories of history and the supernatural. Until next time, stay curious and maybe keep a nightlight on.